To begin with, William Otieno, my brother, I know we are in a lone life. All we need to do, my school KCA led by example. Those student leaders who went to State House to be bribed with, I don't know, by 25,000, they should be ejected. The other one has been removed, vote of no confidence, and is out. We are building and breeding leadership of integrity. So just reject, don't pay, reject. Leadership taking responsibility, mtu wetu syndrome. I think it's high time. We do say that when the spirit of nationalism awakens amongst the youth, then we become the vanguard against impunity. So not unless that spirit awakens in you, you will always see Murkomen, a multi-million watch wearer, as your brother, while you are walking, boarding tuk-tuk to home. Shame on you. You will always see somebody who is looting from you as if he's your own brother. We fight against corruption in Kenya has been marred by a lot of challenges. One, but not limited to, ethnicity. Corruption has no colors. It has no tribe. A thief is a thief. Today we call ourselves a democratic country. We are in a thiefocratic country where everyone is focusing on looting. So you have to fight, you have to stand firm. My Esther and co-political risk analyst talked of expensive manamandos. Who was funding you? Because as far as I'm concerned, we went to the streets willingly. And if we fear investment in pain, remember both of us here were born by women. Your mother had to cry for you to be taxed carelessly by William Ruto today. So where there is something good, pain must always supersede. Are we in agreement? Yes, you must invest. Usiogope kufinywa na DCI. You are not the first person, you are not the last person, but you may be the last because we will use you as an example to put to an end this kind of reckless management of governance. So maandamano is expensive until there is some financial bit involved. And thank you for bringing that point. We have guns for hire. Or the, how do we call it? The paid up activists. These are people who will speak as if they are next to God. They are the same ones oscillating from one politician to the other. On TV, they are telling you we are not engaging politicians. They are the same persons engaging them. You ask them in which capacity, none of my business. How are we going to move on? So we really have to scrutinize, even amongst ourselves, who are these people calling themselves or purporting to be leaders. A leader must always lead by example. I know you are rushing to cut me short, but let me just finish. So that is the fight. Yeah, you want to on solutions. You are asking of the alternative solutions we are providing. Kenya compares to other countries. I would bring a very quick example. When it comes to development, we want to equate Kenya to Singapore, Japan, China. What we fail to understand is that in those countries, thieves are hanged. In 2013, 2 deputy mayors in China were executed. In 2013, the Defense Council chairperson, who was the uncle to Kim Jong-un of North Korea, was executed. In Vietnam, the other day, real estate tycoon was sentenced to death. In Kenya, thieves are rewarded ministries, and we are here sitting comparing Kenya to Japan. It will never happen. You cannot compare darkness with day. So the alternative solution, tunyonge wezi. Sema kwa nguvu. Tunyonge? Tunyonge? Is that not an alternative solution? How are we going to solve it? Because ESCC is there. Oginde is going to tell you, I was in a meeting with him, he's telling you to pray for corruption, surely, surely. How do you pray for corruption? Let us amend the constitution and make theft of public resources a capital offense so that we hang at least 100 people for this country to move forward. Our age mates of independence are assembling and manufacturing vehicles. Kenya is still importing vehicles not because we don't have the capacity. The capacity is there. The problem is the people in power. They don't have ideas. They are elected today, they talk as if they are queens and kings. They get to power, all they see, a building that housed their fathers. State House is leaking. He wants to renovate State House. Everything they are doing is just renovation. There is nothing new they are creating. They are only using your money to better things that have already existed. Say no to devil. As I finish, I would say the main purpose of this engagement is to ensure that the citizenry achieve maximum potential of government policies and programs that are implemented in various phases in various places. So we are not engaging on citizen accountability. Actually, we need to partner with the Office of the Auditor General to effect citizen accountability audit, where we are going to use community-based scorecards and leadership. We are going to monitor the public sector performance by evaluating the programs and development projects that have been initiated, because we all know all this money comes from the exchequer through the consolidated fund. There is appropriation act on how this money is spent or is withdrawn from those accounts. What makes it difficult for us to know how this money goes to the ground? So we really need to get that information, because the moment the citizens are enlightened, well informed, there will be no room for thieves. You will be coming to steal